This is our group project for creating a security system for the ABC company. And my name is Xijian Yang.
My name is Wang Lin Nguyen.
I am Gursimran Singh.
Hi, my name is Diksha.
I am Amandeep Kaur.
The first part of our security system is the network topology diagram. We choose to deploy a firewall system with a DMZ buffer zone. In the DMZ buffer zone, we have the email server, the CVS server for the external user, web server for external user. Because they have to provide service to the outside, so they are all in the buffer zone. And the internal CVS server and the internal web server for the working area will be behind the firewall. The second part is the domain of trust. We have created 4 domains, and the first one is office domain. The office domain will include all the employees in the working area. Since the company is only a startup company, we don't have to create many departments here. But if we need more departments in the future, we can create them, and they will be initialized as trusting the office domain, but not trusted by any other domain. In the data domain, it will include all the internal servers, and the service domain will include all the external servers. In the client domain will include all the registered user online. And the next part is Diksha. Diksha?
Okay, so as Jerry told you guys, it's just a startup company, but all the companies need users, and we have classified users into different types. And the first one is system administrator. System administrator contains the different type of administrators like network administrator, database based on its security and web, and their main responsibility is to upkeep configuration and reliable operations of a computer system. So the other user is a software developer, and it is done in a several levels like a unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and acceptance testing. And their main responsibility is to examine the artifacts and the behavior of the software under dressed by validation and verification. And the third user is a developer, and these contain several users under it, and they are software developer based on the websites. They are website developer and a video game developer, and their main responsibility is to write software codes, designing video games, and creating world wide web applications. The last second user, but the most important one, is a front desk employee because their main responsibility is to handle a common problems like creating guest database, handling guest accounts, trying to sell a service, and ensuring guest satisfaction. The last one is the registered users, and these users are already registered in a database, so they just have to enter ID and password to prove his authentication, and they just then log in into their account. Their main responsibility is to use the application and check that it is designed to their requirement or it's working properly or not. So I request Kursimran to explain the further part about the permissions.
Okay.
Okay, let's share your screen.
I think it is disabled. Jerry, you should continue sharing your screen.
Okay.
Okay, so based on all the user permissions and topology diagram described above, we have some trust assumptions and capabilities for different types of users of each server. Like for CVS server, it only allows programmers to manage multiple desktops for one file. Like full access has been given to system administrators for this server. It is a kind of internal server. So administrators have to define every task and perform various functions related to system management and permission structures. Moving to the next server, it is anonymous CVS server. And also for that, full access has been given to system administrators. Specific group of developers, like they will be responsible for performing updates in the database system. So according to the internal CVS server, they will be just given read and write permissions. Like rest of the developers and software testers have been given just permissions for read. Now moving to the internal web server. Again, system administrators will have full access for the server and they can update and make modifications. Developers, system testers, and other categories of users have only read permissions. And for the external web server, again, system administrators will be given full access permission and read permission will be given to software testers and developers. And for the email server, all of the users have to send and receive emails to perform their various parts. So full access has been given to the system administrators, and other three classes of users, system testers, developers, and front desk employees will be having read and write permissions, as they just have to send emails regarding queries of smooth functions of the process, and they don't have to make any modifications like related to user accounts. So that's all the trust assumptions and capabilities of users that will be working in our company. So let's move to the next part of potential security issue for each server.
So for the potential security for each server, they have like three cases. We can assemble it here. The first case, DOS attack to the web server. So for the web server, the easy that can be done by the hacker is called the DOS, the denial of service, which will shut down the user Wi-Fi connection to the website, which affect to the company. The DOS attack occur when the hackers perform activity aimed to the polluting of the network with a huge amount in the information. So also there are three main types of DOS attack. The volumetric attack is attack that attempt to the overwhelm the bandwidth on the target website. The protocol attacks will package try to consume the server and network resources. Application layer attacks request make with the aim of crashing of the web server by overwhelming the application layer. So also there's a resolution that can prevent the DOS attack. First, increase and upgrade the good network software, eliminate website vulnerabilities, use the web application firewall, increase the capacity, analyze network diffusion, and also for the who managing and fixing this security problem is OU and Office, OU and the IT administrator. And let's move on the next case, the data breach from the mail server. The mail server or the mail server is placed to store, classify, and organize all incoming email before sending it on the internet. Therefore, the potential security that occurs for this is lacking the information while processing from the client to the server. There are like many ways for that. Your information can be stolen, the user email account, email breaches that will take the personal information account to the phone number, address, username, and etc. Or online scam, the lack of stolen email, the explosion personal details. Also, there's have some prevent for that. The first thing, you can control your access permission. The second, enhance security measure. The third one is do not overload the data, or you can use the email encryption. And the responsible for this security problem is in the system is for the member in the community. Also, moving the next part is the CVS server. The file server is the computer responsible for storing and manage data file, so that the other computer that on the same time the web on the same network can access the file. It allows the user share the information over the network without having to transfer files. For the ransomware, is the form of the malware that encrypts the data or lock down to the user device access. In order to get access in the device or data pack, the user must pay for the hacker for certain amount. That's called ransom. There are three types of the main type of the ransomware is encrypted, unencrypted, and the leakware. They are the basically have some prevent for that. You can like first back up the data, and then the second one check the source of the website carefully. So our project is already done. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.